Luke 8:1-3, John 20:1-18, a story of deliverance, devotion, and destiny. They called her possessed. She had 7 demons, 7 voices, 7 chains of torment, 7 layers of darkness no one could understand. Mary Magdalene was not just broken, she was bound. Rejected, feared, alone, a woman society avoided, a soul forgotten by the world. Until Jesus came, he didn't recoil, he didn't condemn, he simply looked at her and spoke freedom into her soul. In one encounter, every chain shattered, every demon fled, and Mary was reborn. From that moment on, she never left his side. She became one of the women who followed Jesus, who supported his ministry out of her own means. She wasn't a bystander, she was devoted. She stood with him when others fled. She watched from a distance as nails pierced his hands, as his body was torn, as blood ran down the wood. Mary stayed. Even after death, when hope seemed buried in the tomb, Mary returned, not out of duty but love. It was early morning, the 3rd day, still dark. Mary went to the tomb carrying spices for a body she never imagined would rise. But the stone was rolled away. The tomb, it was empty, panic, confusion, tears. She ran to the disciples, but they left again, leaving Mary alone. And she wept. Then she saw someone standing there. She thought it was the gardener. He asked, "Why are you crying? Who are you looking for?" And through her sobs she begged, "If you've taken him, tell me where you've laid him." Then he said her name, and Mary. And everything changed. She recognized that voice. The same voice that once cast out darkness, that gave her life again. "Rabboni," she cried, "Teacher." Jesus didn't appear first to Peter, not to John, not to the religious leaders, but to Mary, a woman once possessed, now chosen to carry the greatest news in history. "Go and tell my brothers, and I'm alive." The first evangelist was a woman who had been tormented. The first witness, was someone the world had once rejected. Why? Because God writes redemption in bold letters. Because grace rewrites stories the world discards. Because those who've been forgiven much often love the deepest. Mary Magdalene proves this. No one is too far gone. No past is too dark. No soul is too shattered for Jesus to call by name and send with purpose.